basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Atlanta Hawks. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Lauri Markkanen.
Over the past 10 games, his effective field goal percentage has really taken a tumble. In layman's terms, his offense just isn't as well-rounded as it could be right now.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. The perimeter pair is Bogdanovic and Hunter. Clint Capella out there with Johnson. And it's Murray in at the point. And for the Jazz, the forwards, it's Markkanen and Collins. Colin Sexton out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Kessler in at the 5, down low. And late in the season, every game is so crucial for teams in the hunt. Brent, do players feel that extra pressure?
BA, I think with teams that have expectations, you know that time is running out. So it's not so much pressure to win. It's knowing that you cannot give up opportunities to give yourself a chance to participate in the postseason.
Sexton looking around. Pass to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Releases. Sexton misses. Outside Bogdanovic. And here's Murray. Knocks it loose. Dunn with a steal. Sexton with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Up top Dunn. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Markkanen from long range. Counted from distance.
It's not a secret that Markkanen can stroke it from long distance, and that ability, that's going to help open up the floor for his teammates.
Here's Bogdanovic. Knocked loose.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Dunn. It's Markkanen on the wing. Hunter covering. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Combine Markkanen's size and that soft touch makes him a constant threat inside the painted area. That's why they call him the finisher.
And Grant, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, BA. In 2 areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
Now Dunn. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Markkanen outside. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Outside for Sexton. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Bogdanovic. Here's Murray. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovic.
Dunn outside. Back to Sexton. Collins with a screen on Bogdanovic. For 3, Sexton. And the three-pointer goes.
Again, more and more of these pick and rolls help Sexton settle into the pace of play.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Lets a floater go. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Collins with a screen on Murray. Oh, there's the alley. Here's the break. Johnson with it. Dunn in his pocket. And it's good for 2. Murray's got 6 points.
Typically, Murray likes to get that shot off while he's dribbling, but in recent years, working on that catch-and-shoot situation.
A minute 31 left in the first quarter of the game. Dunn, the pass to Collins. Markkanen outside. Let's go with a 3. They get it back. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Off target from outside.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Now done. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Sexton with it. Over Bogdanovic. Sexton, that's good. Sexton's gotten his second bucket.
Sexton covered tight. Didn't matter. Scores.
Here's Murray driving in, and the layup is good off the glass.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
On the wing, Sexton from 15 feet away. Again, Utah.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Outside Murray. Screen by Capella. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
And that's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
The Hawks trailing. And for the past few seasons, the Hawks have been driven by their offense, Brent.
And they really have done a nice job of finding some wing scoring to complement what it is they've gotten from the guard position. And they put an emphasis on the three-point line. They made a coaching change, and that philosophy is also helping lead them to be a more potent offense night after night.
We've got Omer at 7. George out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Here's Markkanen. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Shoots over Bay. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Markkanen's got 7.
You don't see Markkanen operate too much from that area on the floor, but he's smart enough not to pass up that open shot.
To the inside, Fernando. Rebound, Utah. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Hawks made the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, but now they're looking to return to contention. Trae Young said, quote, "We'll be all right. It's really just about us, taking care of what we can control and making sure we're ready every night. But if we get into a rhythm, it'll take care of itself." Brian?
Yep, great point. All right, Allie, thank you.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bay. Well, Brent, if you could pick one current player to coach your team, who would it be?
BA, it's a really, really difficult question, but given the success of this player, what he's done on the floor and what he continues to show himself to be off the floor, I got to pick Steph Curry and the inspiration that he has just provided not only the Bay Area, the Golden State Warriors, but revolutionizing the game and the way it's played. He has given everybody the thought of the possibility of that kind of perfection as a shooter, and that's something that I've always taken a lot of pride in as a player. Steph's my guy.
And Atlanta has possession. Trailing by 2. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
It seemed like they were forcing shots, and the shooting percentage reflected that.
I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
So it's Utah now. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Markkanen finds George. Here's Collins. And another miss by Utah. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Bay against Clarkson. Hunter passes to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over George. Murray, no good. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Collins. George outside. Collins with a screen on Murray. And he lobs it up top. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And there's the screen. Here's Murray. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Utah leading.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's George. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
On the court is your hype squad.
Different look for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Markkanen, and Sexton subbed in for George. Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for DeJounte Murray. Bay passes to Bogdanovic. Now here's Hunter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, Hunter getting enough room to find somebody to be hunted.
Well, Brent, every time we get to see DeAndre Hunter, I'm always impressed by his athleticism.
Isn't it curious, BA, how quietly DeAndre goes about his business out there? Just a slasher, doesn't demand anything offensively, and then coaches rely on that otherworldly defense. What a great asset to have.
Now here's Capella. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. Pass to Hunter from deep. Back to Bogdanovic. Johnson for 3. And it's blocked by Collins.
Good reach for Collins. Anticipated that shot and sent it back.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Capella, outside Bogdanovic. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of this one. Clock at 6. Releases. Kessler with a rebound. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Kessler.
And that one misses. Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits the second from the line. And it's Murray with the ball for Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. That'll be the second stop of this 6-game trip. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Collins. And it's blocked by Collins. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Jazz leading by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Coach Quinn Snyder with us now. And, Coach, a bit of a lull for this team scoring the ball. Why?
It had nothing to do with anything other than us being aggressive. We're like walking the ball up the court. And whoever's got it, we've got to attack.
At least effort is something you can control. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Utah Jazz.
Well, you appreciate their efficiency, finding their shots, then making them count. I will say, though, the defense they were facing allowed them to do a lot of that.
It's usually that combination when a team is shooting this well. And moving along now, let's take a look at some upcoming matchups.
And for that game against the Celtics, this is a proving ground game, a benchmark challenge. Anytime you go against the numero uno in the league, you gotta come full strength. Do they have enough firepower to pull off the W? It's gonna be tough.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Wow, what a performance by DeJounte Murray.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. The perimeter pair is Bogdanovic and Hunter. Johnson is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Murray in at the 1. And he gets it to go. Murray's got 12 points in the game.
And it feels like DeJounte Murray's working at the post office right now because there's stamps of him all over this game.
Dunn, the pass to Kessler. Down low. Here's Markkanen. Down low, Markkanen.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Murray. There's the screen by Johnson. Outside Bogdanovic. Capella, screen on Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
And one thing you like about Capella, he really understands who he is as a player.
Well, this guy is the definition of a rim runner, protects the rim and rebounds. He does all the dirty work for this team, and he's willing to do that. That's how he makes his living.
Now here's Dunn. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And it's Capella with the jam.
Now draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy two.
Dunn outside. Pass to Collins. Johnson with the defensive effort.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim. And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And here's Collins. It's Markkanen on the wing. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Sexton. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. It's good. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Now Sexton. Collins outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Sexton. Looking to win the run. Drops in the 3. Sexton's got 10 points.
Well, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the three-point line. That's big.
Pass to Hunter. Johnson a screen on Markkanen. And here's Hunter for 3. Rebound, Utah. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Kessler with it. Back to Markkanen. Now here's Kessler. Dunn, the pass to Markkanen. Now Collins. Inside. Oh, the 7-footer, Lauri Markkanen.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Who wants the free t-shirt?
Comes in for Kessler, and Clarkson subbed in for Markkanen. Fernando's checked in for the Hawks. Saddiq Bey comes in for Murray. Pass to Bogdanovich. And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul of the game. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Utah.
Coming on the floor for the Jazz, number 5, Taylor Horton Tucker.
Johnson passes to Hunter. Outside Johnson. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Pass to Sexton. Collins outside. Out to the right wing. Outside Sexton for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Bogdanovich. Bey outside, puts up a deep 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Clarkson outside. 4-3. Fernando grabs the miss. Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is going to earn these whistles.
2 shots.
one falls for Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich has suffered some injuries along the way, and it's been a bit of a stop and start deal for him. But when he's feeling good and when he's in a great rhythm, man, he's an offensive force.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Clarkson with the ball. And George launches it from deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Tie game here in Utah. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Jordan Clarkson is out there with George. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Then there's Omer Yurtseven. And it's Markkanen in at the power forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Matthews. Pass to Bey. The 3. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Here's George. And here's Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by the Hawks. Fernando's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Griffin. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. Utah shooting the ball at 48% so far. Horton-Tucker, the pass to Markkanen. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's Murray with the ball for the Hawks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Murray against George. Great D that time from Murray. And for Atlanta, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Here's Griffin. Here's Fernando. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Utah calls timeout. Here for Utah. Kessler, he's checked in for Yurtseven. Collins comes in for Horton-Tucker. Colin Sexton's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Dunn in for George. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Fernando. Johnson comes in for Bey. Hunter's checked in for Griffin. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Matthews. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Murray. After the basket by Utah. Can't hit that one. Dunn outside. Pass to Kessler. Back to Dunn. Sexton with it. And here's Collins for three. Gets the three to fall. And it's a three-point Jazz lead.
Collins not the first option, but wow, stepping up.
The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Bogdanovich against Sexton. Pass to Murray. Jacks up a three. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Dunn. Kessler a screen. The shot by Dunn, no good. Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Utah's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Markkanen. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
So great to see Markkanen healthy and knocking down big-time shots.
Outside Murray. With the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And no shakiness from Capella, built for the moment.
Dunn, pass to Markkanen. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Markkanen is a confident free throw shooter, but can he shoulder the pressure of the moment?
And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Hunter against Markkanen. Four on the clock. The shot comes out. Johnson with the defensive effort. And Atlanta has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Bogdanovich. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Now Bogdanovich gutsy with that one.
And Utah calls time here. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Markkanen against Hunter. Markkanen outside. Collins with a screen on Hunter. Here's Markkanen. It's in!
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Guys, what do you think?
This has to be a lob close enough to the basket to tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Lori, some efficient shooting for you tonight. How comfortable were you with the looks you were getting?
I was good. Teammates kept finding me. I think I had good looks, and can't really say much. Just try not to think about it too much and just let it go.
Just play the game the way it should be. Congrats on the win, Lori.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, This is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in as New Balance presents our player of the game, John Collins.